Hello everybody. I'm doing another walkabout video. Today we've been having a lot of rain come in today around Hampton, Georgia. It's in the middle of 70s and it was just pouring all day today with the rain. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make this video, but well, it looks like I am. It's bright and sunny. I'm experimenting to find out what the best time of day to do these videos. It's currently 5 in the afternoon right now. I did get at least one comment on the video I did yesterday, so things are off to a good start. And what I want to talk about today is the Arina Grande bombing that happened over in London at the concert, over in England, in the concert that she was doing today. Now, I gotta admit, I'm not into her music. I haven't heard anything that she does. I couldn't tell you a single song that she did. But one thing I am glad is, I'm glad that she didn't get hurt, but it's a shame that we got at least, the death toll is in the dozens. I heard earlier, 22, but the death toll is probably going to be climbing. At least 50 people injured, in situations like this. You have the people that die a little bit later. It's just, we live in a terrible time these days when people just want to blow people up. And this is happening in Europe a lot with these bombings and all. It's almost gotten to the point of oh well, another bombing over in Europe. And I tell you, soon this type of stuff will be coming to the US. We will be having a lot of bombings come here. I'm not looking forward to those days, but they're coming. And let me tell you what is some of the root cause of this. The main problem is these Islamic jihadist terrorists that want to blow people up, just want to cause as much death and mayhem as they can to get their point across. And over in Europe, another part of the problem is, the open borders that they have, just letting anybody come in. This is what happens when you do such a thing. When you do stuff like this, you're gonna get these results. These Islamist people, they come into an area, they pick an area, and they all move to the same area, but they don't try to blend in with the culture of the area that they move to. Now, I'm not against, having your own cultural identity. As well, that's important too. But the thing you gotta realize is that you don't wanna isolate yourself from everybody else. But inclusiveness is kind of a part of what we need. When you're coming in, this is a little bit of a cultural war going on. Wars aren't necessarily fought with bullets and bombs, but also with ideas and ways of life. And these terrorists, they want to change our way of life. They want to change the way we live. They want to change us. I want to take away our freedoms to be who we are and to worship the way we are, live the way we are, eat the way we want to eat. And take for example here what I was talking about with the inclusiveness. Let's look at J.K. Rowland's and her virtue signaling. She's saying that people should open up their homes to these people, let them come into our houses and our areas. Well, you saw a few days ago what happened. people are dying. People have died. And these social justice warriors over here who seem to get offended about anything and everything, want the same thing here. They want the same thing here, what's going on in Europe. And they don't even think about, the bombs and such going off. They just want to feel good about themselves. Oh, I want a virtue signal. I guess it makes them feel good about themselves, talking about how much better they are than everybody else. But what we need to do, let's go with Trump, what he's been doing. Talking about, the travel ban on certain Islamic countries. He doesn't want to ban everyone who is coming into this country of Islamic nations. If that was the case, we have no ban on Egypt. We have no ban on Saudi Arabia. We should have a ban on Saudi Arabia, if you ask me. That's where a lot of this trouble is coming from. This ISIS and stuff. It all seems to boil down to Saudi Arabia. But they keep a low profile, and they let these, other